Howdy folks, and welcome back to She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Today we're watching the penultimate episode of Season 1, Episode 12, which is titled Light Hope. And I kind of always assumed that the name Light Hope was just a single word, like Light Hope, all just one. But no, there's a space between light and hope, so I don't know if hope is the the family name and light is the given name at birth, or, you know, I don't know how the first ones got their names. I don't know what their naming conventions are. But regardless, we are closing in on the end of the season. Adora has done her best Princess Elsa at the end of the last one and let it go. She is falling, hopefully not to her death. But then again, it would be kind of wild if the next, like, 4 seasons, or I guess technically 3 seasons, because from what I hear, seasons 2 and 3 are kind of one thing, just kind of split into 2 for some reason, because Netflix gonna Netflix. That was probably some way of getting around some kind of... Netflix is really bad about this. They will title same production runs like a season 2 and 3 to kind of fulfill a contract. Like if a show had a contract for like 3 seasons and they split like season 2 into like 2 chunks like they did for this one, that technically fulfills their contract of getting a season 2 and 3 in name only, but you know, it's what they titled it. So glad we get more than that. I don't know if that was originally the case for this and Netflix decided to renew it for a couple more. Seasons 4 and 5 are full length, just like this one, but just kind of the weird ones out. But anyway, I said all that to say, it'd be absolutely wild if the next 4 seasons and one, I guess technically 2 episodes are just like, nope, Adora died. Adora died because she fell. But then again, I don't think Light Hope would have appeared to her and say, you have to let go now, if it wasn't going to be okay. You know, just prime video game logic. Of course, the secret's down at the end of the pit that you have to jump down. I think back to Dark Souls, and you have to put on the Abyss ring, I think, to jump down into the Abyss to fight the 4 kings. Who's going to jump down there to certain death without knowing that, right? Like, it's just kind of one of those, like, yes, you can figure it out based on context clues and hopefully messages on the ground if you're playing online. But I digress. We are not talking about Dark Souls. We're not playing Dark Souls today. We are watching She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. So let's scooch over here as I take this opportunity to thank you for watching me watch this thing. Hey, like I said, we are just about done with Season 1. The finale should be up on Patreon now as this goes up. So if you want this, any of the She-Ras, any of the future She-Ras, uncut, unedited, as well as a week or so early, head down to the link in the description below, join the Patreon if you would like to support the channel just a little bit further. But as always, I'm glad that you're just here on YouTube. While you are here on YouTube, While you are here on YouTube, please like the video, leave a comment, let me know what you thought of this episode, and I haven't asked for fake spoilers in a minute. Now that we are towards the end of Season 1, give me some fake spoilers, number 1 for the finale of the season, and number 2 for the shortened, bastardized Seasons 2 and 3 to follow. Let me know what I'm in for in the immediate future. But now, with all that being said, I think that's all the plugs out the way. Let's get started with She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, Season 1, Episode 12, Light Hope. Starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. Previously on She-Ra. Ah! Oh, we did start with her falling and screaming. Nice. Oh, I survived somehow.
Hello,
okay. Oh, hi.
You've come at last.
Are you sentient?
I mean, I've seen you in my brain, I think. But this is real.
Do I have schizophrenia?
Wait, am I dead?
Maybe she did die. Maybe I was onto something there.
I watched you grow up from afar.
Wow, that's kind of creepy, honestly.
Creepy.
I was about to make the same joke.
I have been called this before.
While the intro plays, I have my last teabag for now of sleepy time. Because after all the tenseness and everything of last time, you know, we need something nice and chill to relax me, as we're probably going to get another big lore dump here now that she has indeed found Light Hope.
Shouldn't she be that by now?
Okay, so we are going to see
She said she was
Glimmer and Bow and everybody else.
To...
By everybody else, I mean Glimmer and Bow.
We can't sit here and hope
I
that
did
she
miss
comes
Bow and
back
Glimmer.
Eventually. We have to
Last
do
episode was really, really great, but I did miss them.
Princess, there's something here to see you.
Something?
I mean,
It's Emily. I sent her as an envoy! Oh, hey! It's been a minute since we've seen you.
I am my own horse. Call me
What?
Swiftwind!
It. Yeah.
Horse can talk!
My thoughts exactly.
I think Adora needs our help. Since Adora transformed me, I've been able to feel where she is at all times.
Okay, okay.
But now I feel a pull, as if I'm being summoned to her side.
Bo, get it together.
Lead the way.
But Glimmer, you're glitching.
Is what got us into this. Adora left to save me. Now it's time for us to save her. You in?
Always. But
I think this is a solo Bo mission, a Bolo mission. Not a Bolo mission. Solo Bo.
Mom! What are you doing here?
Coming to see why
I live here.
escorting a horse into your room.
I like to think of myself more as a role model for all horse kind.
Not as shocked of a reaction as I was expect. She's like, I just want this fucking thing out of my castle.
Catra! You got my note. The one you dropped on my head from the air vent that says, "Come to my lab"?
Yes, that's the one.
I could have just told you from the vent, but I chose not to.
From the first one's data crystal you brought me.
Oh.
Look,
I wasn't expecting to get lore from here.
the data.
The eye sparkle. I love it. All right, the data.
Wow.
I wish I could read.
It's incredible. This seems to confirm my theories about the techno-organic nature of First One's machinery, resulting in thaumaturgical compatibility between magic and science.
English?
But this time talk like a normal person.
Scorpia seems like she understands.
Oh.
Scorpia.
Oh, and
is
she's
full of
left-handed.
stick figures holding hands.
I call it Super Pal Trio. This is me, this is Catra, and I think it's clear. Come on. I mean, I'm a bit of an artist.
Honestly, probably better than I could do.
And used math. Wait, do I have to explain math to you?
Please teach me calculus. I don't remember shit from calculus.
This is so much bigger than weapons. This could change everything. Etherea's not just a planet. Whatever the first
Okay.
ones did to it, it went deep.
I
Okay.
don't want to be rude, but
No, can we I never thought I'd say this, but can we get back to the Horde?
Etheria's facilitator. I was created by the First Ones, as you call them. The First Ones were explorers who journeyed from beyond the stars to settle Etheria.
Okay.
They built this place for you. The time has come to show you your destiny.
Hey, I know her. That's She-Ra.
Etheria's champion, appointed by the First Ones to protect and unite our planet. There have been many before you, but the line was broken. You are the first She-Ra in 1,000 years.
Okay.
Behold!
I'm starting to think maybe
The first ones.
Adora with her sword, maybe she's the first She-Ra in 1,000 years, give or take. She has like the exact same theory. We just get the same conversation twice. It's just Entrapta is like, I figured it all out.
The first ones didn't just settle on the surface of Etheria. Their technology runs throughout the planet's core. This whole planet, it's all First One's tech.
She's starting to sound a little conspiracy theory.
Princesses are granted power over
Also,
the
it's flat.
Moonstones. As She-Ra, it is your
The sky is a
duty to bring the
hologram.
Princesses together. Only then can balance be restored. to
Okay.
Etheria.
I did catch that. I was joking, but I still caught it. Hold on. I do want to go back though. Cuz like I said, I did catch it, but I just want to see, cuz she mentioned get all the princesses together, so I just want to see. I'm trying to see if there's anybody I don't recognize here. Okay, so for these three, there's Angela over there. I don't know if I recognize these two. The silhouettes don't particularly look like anyone I've met. Okay, so this is a better kind of picture. Okay, so I see Glimmer next to Angela. I see Scorpia with a tail. I'm assuming that little kid is Frosta because she's the youngest. I do appreciate that Light Hope, despite being trapped down here and who, you know, hasn't been able to see Adora in her whole life, and you know, I've been watching you. I just haven't been able to reach out to you. It still has like updated profile pictures of everybody around here. Glad she's still on their LinkedIn networks. So let's see. I see somebody with a tail up there. That's not Catra, is it? The frame is a little stockier than Catra is. So, there seem to be quite a few princesses I don't recognize. Some of them are a little too nondescript for me to be able to tell. One has like bull horns, and I don't think we've seen, I guess all of them are her because they're all princesses, right? So I think it's safe to say she, her for all of them, unless we get introduced to a non-binary princess I just don't know about. Can't cancel me for that one because I thought of it. Let's see. So I think I see Mermista down here at the bottom. I think that's her, blue with the hair. One of these is Perfuma. But yeah, definitely a couple. I'm definitely interested in whoever's got the horns, the bull horns. Another kind of animal-based one. But yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 total, not counting Adora. So we know Angela, since she counts, Glimmer, Scorpia, Perfuma, Mermista, Frosta. That's 6. So there's 7 princesses that we haven't met yet. Seemed like there were a lot more people at the ball, but you know, I wasn't counting back then. So sorry if this is a super long pause for something that's not like super important. I feel like this is probably important, or at least a first look at some of these characters. Oh yeah, where's what's her name's a princess? Hair Princess. I don't see her here. Unless she's one of the nondescript ones in the back, but I think I'd at least see her hair come all the way down, but I don't think I see her. Because, I mean, she's got a really... Unless this isn't fully representative of everybody. So that would be 7 then. 7 princesses that we know. That wasn't fully on screen. Interesting. So 6 that we haven't met if we're just going off of this. Hey, like I said, this could be nothing or it could be everything right here. So I hope this was a worthy long pause.
That sounds great.
Adora did pick her sword back up, by the way.
It is great.
I just now noticed she actually has it after Catra just like
Runestones.
dropped it
From
down.
the data I've managed to extract, they regulate the planet through the princesses. They're directly connected to each other and to the planet's power grid in a delicate balance.
Okay.
Which means they're our best access point to hack the planet.
Oh my god, everyone's dream, right?
But the Horde is destroying us in their quest for power. There is no predicting what they will do next.
Hack the planet?
Hypothetically, but it's not so simple. There's only a handful of runestones in the...
I thought she was going to follow up and say, well, it's not that simple. Actually, it is kind of simple if I can get there.
We have the Black Garnet.
The Black Garnet? You have a runestone? The Fright Zone has a runestone?
Duh. It was my family's.
Okay, so I definitely picked up on all that a couple episodes ago and kind of pieced it all together. I feel smart too. Entrapta's not the only genius here.
But if it's like my other experiments, the results will be explosive.
I don't think Shadow Weaver will like that.
That's why we're doing it.
I will absolutely get you the Black Garnet.
There we go.
Leave it all to me.
Oh, this little fuck. I think when I first saw...
What do you have for me, little spy?
I think when I first saw this character, I was like, ooh, who's that little imp? And someone in the comments, I think, said, you know what? Their name is actually Imp. The more you know.
Catra! I've made great strides in analyzing
I
the
don't...
data from the first ones.
I don't
You
like
want
that
me
it just, like...
This is
and sound comes out.
And I can't wait to hear more. Just one thing, though.
Is there something you do not understand? I can start.
Enjoy this commentary now.
Hi, chat. Thank you for watching this video.
Curious facilitator.
Can we skip to the part about my powers? I need to learn how to heal my friend.
Your friend.
Yes.
She's a princess.
Shadowy
She
did
was
something
part of
to
the
her and
hologram
took her powers
group
away.
over
I
here.
need to figure out how to heal her.
Her connection with her runestone was disrupted.
Can I fix it?
Okay.
You will be able to do many incredible things with training.
Once again, fucking Google AI.
Years.
Oh,
Years? Glimmer doesn't have years.
4 more seasons to be exact.
I have to fix it.
Yes, your mission is to fix the planet.
My mission is to help my friends. That's why I came here.
Well, all right, let's logic this out, though. Fixing your friend helps you in your quest to fix the planet.
You do not yet realize the power you have. You are distracted by your attachments. There was one before you who could not let go. Her name was Mara.
Interesting.
Mara? Madame Raz's Mara?
Oh. Oh.
She struggled with a power that she could not control.
Interesting.
Until it became too much for her mind. She gave in to fear and faulty reasoning. Mara stranded us in the empty dimension of Despondos. She broke the Shira line. She nearly destroyed us. Adora.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so because the last She-Ra fucked up, they're like in a space, the planet's in a space void. Also, were there like 5 moons around the planet? I couldn't tell if that was like a whole like solar system that we were seeing, or just like the planet with the satellites that surround it. Okay, I have made the comparison to Avatar: The Last Airbender several times, but none more so than now have I felt that was apt. Just like the Avatar, there's a long line of She-Ras, and then just like Aang, something happened, and there was no She-Ra for a long time. Granted, I'm assuming little baby Adora wasn't frozen in ice, and Shadow Weaver is like, I've been searching the ice everywhere, and I finally found you, Avatar Adora. Okay. See, I knew we were going to get big lore drops. I love that the lore is coming from different places here. That we're getting kind of the mysticism of it all from Light Hope, and we're getting kind of the what it actually is and how it functions from Entrapta. That all the runestones. So I was also onto something that I pointed out, that the sword being special because it is portable. Because all the other runestones cannot be moved, because they all link up in this super specific network around the planet. It's all piecing together now. All the runestones are connecting in my brain. Oh God, what if? I just finished Fiona and Cake, where, spoilers, there was a world in somebody's head. I feel like this world in my head is now starting to link up together, and Entrapta's gonna hack it. I hope my Entrapta voice isn't super grating. I'm so sorry if it is, but it's fun to do, and I'm probably gonna keep doing it for the rest of the show. So sucks to suck, I guess.
I have waited here for 1,000 years, alone. I did not know if I would ever see another She-Ra. You must stay here and train. Learn to be the She-Ra that Mara could not.
Oh yeah, that was another thing.
I'll do whatever you want.
Sorry, I forgot the other point I was going to make with Avatar. The whole, when he met the Guru towards the end of season 2, and he was telling him that he needs to let go of all worldly connections, that his friends were holding him back. It's the exact same speech that Light Hope is giving him right here. That it's, oh God, this is Avatar, folks. I'm rewatching Avatar. It's awesome because I love Avatar. I get to re-experience it for the first time, it feels like. I know the similarities are going to end, and this is its own thing, but at least right now, it's very, very fucking similar, and I'm gonna ride that train as long as it'll let me.
But I have to heal Glimmer first. I can save the planet and save her.
Your friends are endangered by your presence. It is better to let go now.
But
I wonder if she didn't show her Entrapta in the circle because she thought Adora thinks Entrapta's dead. I wonder if Light Hope even knows.
All right, hurry it up. Those machines aren't going to hook up themselves.
They won't be hooked up at all.
Shadow Weaver.
Fuck you, Shadow Weaver.
Did you really think you could invade my inner sanctum without me noticing? It will be my pleasure to put
Oh,
you
Hordak's about to
back
show
in
up,
your
isn't he?
place.
Let them cook, he's gonna say.
I can do whatever I want with this
Damn.
hunk of rock.
Absurd. By whose authority?
By
Mine. Yep, there we go. And mine, and mine.
I don't understand.
Catra.
Damn, and look at Catra all of a sudden
Way
just
to
super
know
reverent with the
this
bow.
strange first once I found out and was intrigued.
Oh, it can
gave
make
Force
noise.
Captain Catra and her team my blessing to go ahead. So understand, Shadow Weaver. I
This
am
is so
displeased
interesting.
with your interruption, which is mine to give or take as I see fit.
You can't do this. I alone have learned how to draw power from it, a feat no sorceress has done before.
Force Captain Catra, proceed.
Wow.
The garnet is yours.
Oh, that's so interesting. And
Don't let her
You will not take what is mine.
oh, is she gonna destroy it herself? Yo, this is, in superhero movies, I like when heroes have reason to fight each other because it's always really fun. Here, seeing the villains kind of swabble amongst each other is pretty cool too.
You've always been a disappointment. You've learned nothing from me.
Oh no, I've learned everything from you.
Yeah.
How to predict when you'll strike.
Yeah.
How to dodge, how to resist. You thought you were punishing me all these years?
You were training me.
Wrong. You were training me for this day.
Oh, yo. She broke the mask. Interesting. So if it is based on the mask.
Come back to me. Come back to me.
Okay, I love how, so this is just something I noticed. I don't know if this is important or anything. That's kind of the whole theme of this thing. I don't know if the things I'm noticing or picking up on or predicting are anything important, but I love how Shadow Weaver is going on and on about her own ability. I am the only one who drew power from the black garnet, right? But yet it was like a technology thing. It was whatever the crystal in her mask is what seems to be drawing out the power and housing it. So it's like, it's not even Shadow Weaver. It is like tech, like Entrapta was doing. She's like, how dare you use tech with the black garnet, right? And it's like, that's what you're doing, I feel like. So interesting. She breaks the mask and she's just completely powerless. Also, just like Glimmer has severed her connection with her runestone, right? This episode is fucking good. It's like, we still have a lot of time left on this thing, and it's like so juicy. Like last episode was good for like the trauma and like the inter-character relationship dynamic of it, and like both characters kind of progressing in their arcs. Catra becoming more and more evil, and Adora kind of realizing, this is what I need to do. Like, yes, I want to protect you, even though you're gonna, you're against me at every turn, and kind of seeing their past and everything. But this, like, we're still getting some development for Catra, which is great. The juicy fight, the lore from both Entrapta and Lighthope. It's hard for me to say that this, so far at least, that this episode is better than the last one, but this episode's honestly giving me a little bit more. This episode's really fucking good, guys.
Entrapta, if you would.
All right, everyone. Let's get weird.
Just the planet blows up, Metroid style. Oh no, I fucked it up. We're all gonna die for real this time. Well, they did get weird.
And then I realized I'm free, but the other horses aren't. And left to go kick down stable doors. Freedom, equality, and hey for all.
Swiftwind, there's bigger things happening in the world right now. But also, like, I totally forgot about this little C plot here, and it's maybe the least interesting aspect of the episode to me. Like, yes, I said I was happy to see Bow and Glimmer again. I am, but I want more of the other factions at this point.
I feel something. We should run. No, we have to get Adora.
Swiftwind, what is it?
A bad thing. Hurry!
Oh, is it because of what Entrapta's doing over here? Is she actually fucking up the whole planet right now?
Siphoning energy at a near exponential rate.
Oh.
Yet the output is still building.
Really cold.
Yeah, she's literally siphoning energy from the planet itself, right?
That's impossible.
What's happening?
The bad thing!
Unless Frosta is here.
There! She's over there!
Also, still, I can't get over the voice for Swiftwind.
This would be a great time for my powers to come back.
Wait! Wait! I know this! Hang on. I think I can...
Wait. Oh. I thought the horse was about to heal Glimmer, because the Swiftwind was essentially made with the sword's energy, right?
Adora, we're here.
Oh.
Wake up.
She's just been laying here the whole time?
I think I can reach her. Hold on.
He just stabs her. She dies. Again. Oh, that's what the... Okay. You know, I saw the spiders in the last episode, and I was like, oh, that's kind of horrifying. Totally forgetting. It's probably the same spiders that roam the Whispering Wood, right? Because that's where all of this is. I feel dumb. I felt smart earlier, and now I feel dumb.
The Horde is hurting us. Stop in Cytheria.
Adora. Adora!
Oh.
Our horse?
Once again, I'm no one's horse. I'm Swiftwind.
That's right. Fight the power.
You can talk?
I can see now why you're friends with Bo and Glimmer.
I was going to say, why did Angela have such a non-reaction to this?
I don't know if I should go back.
What do you mean?
Light Hope said if I leave here, I'll make things worse.
Things are already worse. You can't fuck it up any worse than Entrapta is right now.
Well, that's just stupid.
What? No, it's not.
Adora, I've had the ability to form complex thought for like a week. And even I know you can't help anyone by hiding.
I hurt people. I ruined my friends' lives.
Moping and
If that's
coping.
True, then why are Bo and Glimmer here trying to rescue you? Bo and Glimmer are risking their lives.
Yeah, and Glimmer doesn't even have powers right now. She's kind of fucked.
What good is all your power if you don't use
Oh,
it to help the people that you love?
she's holding Adora. That's good.
I'm not Mara. I'm not the Shiras of the past.
That's right.
I didn't do this to fulfill some destiny. I became Shira to help others. Let's go.
For the honor of Light Hope. For the honor of Mara, who fucked up horribly.
Adora!
If you turn into She-Ra in the dream, you turn into She-Ra in real life.
For the honor of Grayskull! Grayskull!
Oh, we haven't seen this in a minute, though. All the spiders are like, all right, I'll allow it. Oh, why'd I wait? Oh, I'm fucking dead. Dora's just like, wait, holy shit, why is it snowing? Sure show the ranch who's boss.
Now, Swifty!
Hold on!
Swifty. Oh. So this horse likes overrated pop music. Hey, fucking got him. Don't unsubscribe if you're a Swifty.
It's the entire world.
Bright Moon! Swiftwind! Hurry!
Okay, so we do get more. I thought we were about to just cut to the end right there. Ah,
What do you think it's doing?
that scared face was so cute for Scorpia.
But I can work with this.
Oh, that scary face for Catra, though. Okay, 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 okay. Was that episode better than the last one? I think it might have been. That was a really good episode of television, folks. You know, to make one last Avatar comparison, it really did feel like, you know, every hero's got to have that moment, right? Where they like, I don't want to say get serious, because I feel like Adora's been serious from the get-go, just with all her kind of military training from her life. She's been serious about it. She's always been about the mission. But here it feels like some kind of a page has turned for her. She already knew she wanted to fight for her friends and for the planet and everything, but like something feels different this time. I can't 100% put a finger on it, but you know, it's there. The change happened. But it feels like I mentioned, the whole conversation with Aang and the Guru. You have to give up your worldly connections. They'll hold you back from being your true Avatar potential, everything. And then at the end of season 2, what does he do? He goes back for Katara and for, you know, everybody, basically. And, you know, he gets horribly injured in the process, but at the same time, he went back for his friends. Because that's who Aang is. And that's, to a lesser extent, Adora. I don't get the same kind of, like, my friends are my power kind of thing than I do from Aang. But, you know, similar motif anyway. Have to give it to the show for that, for at least doing something tried and true. I did see that the season finale is titled something like The Battle for Bright Moon or The Battle of Bright Moon. So I'm expecting shit to get real in this next one. Not that it hasn't already, but I'm ready for kind of a big action episode, a big dumb action thing in the next episode. Of course, it has the potential to scar me. I feel like any episode from this point on could, but there's got to be a big showdown between Adora and Catra again, right? Like, the two have been like butting heads all season, and I feel like they would have to give us something big and climactic at the end of this one. Don't know how we undo Entrapta, essentially siphoning the world. That seems kind of irreparable, I think. And I doubt we're going to get any real progress on the fixing all of Etheria kind of thing, right? Oh man, just there was so much here. Like, this is one that like I'm gonna have to like really, half of my editing is just gonna be me like really paying attention to the lore drops in this one again, because like as much as I feel like I took in, I feel like there's so much more that I not necessarily missed, but am just like not remembering right now, that didn't just stick in my head first try. This was so dense with lore in this one, and it's a lot. It's a lot for a reactor when you're watching something and you're trying to make jokes and be entertaining, everything, and still trying to like take everything in and keep it up, basically. It's a lot of things to juggle mentally while you're watching, and sometimes you just got to make a joke over somebody talking because you thought of something funny. At least that's what I do. I never want to be one of those reactors who just kind of sits there going like, oh, damn, ooh. And like, that's kind of the extent of the commentary. I try to be funny. I try to do jokes. I try to do character voices when I can. That was maybe my worst Entrapta yet. But you hopefully appreciate the sentiment there. Folks, this was a real good one. I am real curious to see, because everyone was really excited for episode 11, but nobody really said anything about episode 12. Granted, somebody else said pretty much from here on out, there's no real like kind of filler episodes. And I mean, I guess to say the closest we actually got to filler, I know that's a very offensive word for a lot of shows, but maybe the closest we got was the beach episode where they went to visit Glimmer's aunt. Yes, there was some progress on the whole seeing the relation. It's not a true filler episode because we got character development of the characters, and but if I'm gonna pick one to be classified as such, it's probably gonna be that one, because it feels the least consequential to the main like focus of the plot, if that makes sense. I hope I didn't horribly offend anyone with my talk of the F word here, but yeah, I said all that to say, people said like there's no more real one-offs, that everything, it's pretty much running plot from here on out for the rest of the show, which I think is kind of fascinating that a show like this is able to kind of keep up that consistency, if that's the case. Certainly these last like 4 or 5 episodes have had a continuous running plot to them, like definitely nothing that feels out of place or could stand alone in the last like 4 or 5, like I said. So if the whole rest of the show keeps up like this, like I'm in for something good, folks. And it has been good. It has been very good, but it's kind of hard to think back to the we're meeting a new princess today episodes, which were fine, and I liked most of the princess's introductions, with one glaring, very glaring exception, but we are not going to talk about her today. If, like I said, if this is what the show's going to kind of be for the rest of it, I'm in for a treat for this next, like, 40-ish, 39 episodes or so, 40 episodes, right? Because I have one more of the season, so I think I did my math right. 52 minus 12, yeah, 40. Do we have to go over math? just like Entrapta said. Nope, I know how to subtract. I can do that. That part of the brain is still working. So anyway, I don't think I have too much else to say. This has been a fairly long She-Ra recording for me. I've hit the 40-minute mark, which I know some of these have struggled to hit the 40-minute mark. So this one's, probably by the time it's all edited and everything will be 30 plus minutes, which, hey, I love when a reaction can be that kind of long. I had a lot to say for this one. I had a lot of stuff that just kind of like, I still don't fully know how to feel about some of the lore that got dropped here, but hey, I'm gonna do my best. And hey, we got the season finale next time, so come back for that, folks. Come back for season 2 after that. Hey, thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a like on your way out if you haven't already. Please leave a comment as well. give me some fake spoilers for the finale, even though by the time you're seeing this, I will have already watched it. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time with the season finale of Season 1 of She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Take it easy, everybody.